What is up, guys? It's Brad bringing you guys another Pokemon Sun and Moon moveset guide and strategy video. This is actually going to be for ALOLAN MAROWAK. If you guys are hyped for this, feel free to drop a like down below and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. Also have the Pokemon Moon Nuzlocke going on the channel as well right now, along with Battle Spot Warriors, which at the point where this video is going to be uploaded, I'm not quite sure if it's actually on the channel right now or if I uploaded already or not, but over these next few ones, I'm going to pre-record. Most of these, by now, a lot of people actually know they are pre-recorded. I just have mostly pre-recorded. I bulk record a lot of these just to throw them up whenever I can. Over these next few ones, I'm actually start doing the ALOLAN type mons, such as like a ALOLAN MAROWAK and etc. So this video actually going to be going over ALOLAN MAROWAK. So just gonna hop right into it. Basically, has the same stats as its ALOLAN or its regular counterpart. ALOLAN MAROWAK actually being the Fire Ghost typing, which is very unique. Things like Chandelure and stuff like that have the Fire Ghost typing, which is a decent typing, but it has a lot of weaknesses. Being weak to Dark, Ghost, Ground, Water, just a few, for example, of a few. Rock. Has the same stats as well. 60 HP, 80 attack is decent. 110 defense is pretty decent and actually very good. 50 special attack, which you ain't going to be using. 80 special defense, which is and 45 speed, which is not really going to be any good. You're not really going to be using it. This thing does hit very hard, especially because the fire typing is probably one of the most offensive typings, and it's very good typing. Ghost typing is pretty decent right now in the meta, but you do have a lot of dark types running around as well. But as for abilities, this thing does have 3 great abilities. The new ability I actually got was Curse Body, which really doesn't do too much unless you're running like a defensive set, which you could always run like max defense, max HP set. But other than that, you're not really going to be using Curse Body. I think Electric Rod or Lightning Rod, Electric Rod. Lightning Rod is probably going to be the most usable ability you'll probably see. You're going to either be seeing Rocket or Electric or Lightning. I don't know why I keep saying Electric Rod. Lightning Rod when you're probably playing this thing in competitive. So it's probably going to be more than likely one of these abilities, unless it's like in-game ALOLAN MAROWAK, or they decided to have it a Curse Body one. But more than likely it's going to be these 2 abilities. Just because Lightning Rod gives you immunity to Electric, it does raise your special attack, but it really doesn't matter. The immunity to Electric is very nice, and I think that's why a lot of people run this. And Rocket as well, which is decent. It does not take damage to recoil. So like Flare Blitz, for example, which it capitalizes on, does take recoil damage from, but if you have Rocket, it won't matter. So you can run things like Double Edge, Flare Blitz, which it does get, and you can take that to your advantage. But more than likely, you're going to be running the Lightning Rod here. So, pretty over this first set. This first set actually is pretty much an offensive set with leftovers. Just has a little bit of recovery. Run the Lightning Rod here, either Lightning Rod or the Rocket probably on this one. I really don't see corresponding doing too much for this set. Flare Blitz. Flare Blitz Shadow Bone, which is actually a new move that Marowak did get, is actually a physical base 85 move, ghost type move that Marowak can only get as well. Shadow Bone, and a 20% chance lowers target defense by 1, so it's a decent move. Other than that, it has no other physical ghost stab. I don't think it gets. I'm not pretty sure it doesn't get Shadow Claw either. Yeah, no Shadow Claw, so it only gets Shadow Bone. So that's the only physical ghost stab you're going to be having. Flare Blitz, insane damage, does take advantage of the stab. You get the this one actually has Break, just for more like rock types and stuff like that. You really can't hit, and like steel types and stuff like that mostly. And the Willow just for utility, because Willow is always nice to have on this set. This next one's actually going to be an Assault Vest set. It's more of like one you can come in and eat up a lot of hits, take a lot of hits, and actually dish out some very nice damage. Mostly with this set. Again, run the Lightning Rod or the Rocket. I really don't see Curse Body doing too much with this set. Unless you want to run it, I guess. I guess you can be eating up a few hits, but mostly you're going to be taking taking 1 or 2 hits, probably dying, and then hopefully killing like 2 opponents to rate like 2 for 1. That's really what this set is. Again, kind of a standard moveset here. Shadow Bone, Flare, but it's probably going to be the 2 no-brainer moves for most of these sets. Earthquake, it does not get stabbed anymore since we're a Fire Ghost type, but Earthquake is always good to have to deal with other Fire types and just for overall coverage. Nukes, Rock types, and stuff like that, and other Steel types. Rock Slide, mainly just for flying types and ice types and stuff like that. Just more life coverage. EV Spread, again, pretty much the same as the last one. Throw it all pretty much into HP, throw it all into attack, give this thing an adamant nature. I guess you can always run Brave Nature as well, or maybe plus Special Defensive Nature if you want a little bit more special bulk with the Assault Vest. But with Assault Vest, you're going to be taking on a lot of mons decently well and be able to eat up a lot of hits, especially with base 110 or the physical defense stat. You can eat up a lot with that. Again, really straightforward with the set. On to the next one. This is actually going to be a Choice Banded set. More than likely, you're going to be running the Rockhead. Either the Rockhead or Lightning Rod. Again, I don't really know why I go over this. You can run either ability at whatever ability you want, but more likely it's going to be these two. I'm not really going to go over the ability again. Choice Band, you're going to be getting insane amounts of damage with this thing. This is actually meant to be a Trick Room Marowak, which with base 45 speed, ALOLAN Marowak is probably best in Trick Room. It probably is the place where it mostly shines. I really don't run too much Trick Room, but I heard it's very, very, very good right now in VGC. Able to shut things down like Tapu Koko, stuff like that in VGC right now. So, again, I really don't play too much VGC, but that's what really a lot of people have been saying lately. So, I have a few friends that actually play VGC pretty frequently. So, does give you that electric immunity as well. You can switch it in on like a lot of common things right now in VGC, like Tapu Koko, ALOLAN Raichu, stuff like that. I know there's Jolteon running around as well, recently as well. So, max HP, max attack. You run the 0 IVs in the speeds, so you get the max out speeds. You have a Mon beside you that could possibly accept Trick Room. I'm not quite sure what Mon you want to run. I know Porygon 2 is a very good Trick Room set right now in VGC. It's mainly a VGC set here. I guess you can run in singles as well with like a Porygon 2 or something like bulky to accept a Trick Room. Flare Blitz, Earthquake, Shadow Bolt, and for this last move, I'm not quite sure if these moves are out yet. I'm pretty sure Stealth Rock, Knockoff, Iron Head, and like all these moves right here, Iron Head, Knockoff, and Stealth Rock are not available because the bank is not out yet, or the bank, and there's no move tutors. So I'm not quite sure if they're allowing you to use those if you like Jan or something, but just wanted to mention that. I'm pretty sure you can't use those kind of moves just because I think either bank's not out or I think there's no move tutors yet. Last move, I guess you can run whatever you want here. It is choice banded, so you can run like a Rock Slide. You can run, I guess, the Low Kick if you want to run that as well. Low Sweep if you want as well. I think he gets Low Sweep. So, Facade in case you get Toxic or Underwaved. A lot of different options as well. Break, I guess, if you want to run. Or that, you can just pretty much run whatever you want there. It's kind of a coverage move for the last thought there. That's why I wanted to leave it blank. Also, shout out to the awesome shiny sprite. Or actually, this is the shiny sprite. That's the normal sprite. This last move is probably the most common one you're going to be seeing. Running the Life Orb, Lightning Rod. Again, these three standard moves here. I went over the reason why I have them. Again, for this last move, you're pretty much going to run the same EV sprite as well. Last moves, again, you can run whatever you want. Maybe the Facade, if you want to run that. You can also run Flame Charge, which is a bit interesting here. You can actually get up for speed. I guess maybe you can take it out of HP and throw it into speed and slowly Flame Charge up if you want. Again, Knockoff Iron Head would be very good if you could get those. Rock Slide, I guess. You also can Z-move. I guess Z-move Belly Drum could work as well if you run like the normal Z-move. Because you can use Belly Drum and it gives all your HP back, and then you're pretty much golden at that point. Probably sweep somebody. You can also go for Brutal Swing if you want to run like a dark type move, but it really isn't the most powerful move, and it's going to be leaving you with missing a lot of KOs. And there's really not much else here you can really run, to be honest. Yeah, not really much else. Rock Climb. Who runs Rock Climb? Yeah, there's not really much else here, but again, pretty much whatever you want to run in that last slot. Otherwise, ALOLAN Marowak, it's a decent mon. It's very good in the meta right now. I know it has some very good usage so far. It does get countered like a lot of bulky water types and a lot of fast. A lot of the ground types is really counter as well, especially with like pursuit trappers like T-Tar and even Bisharp pretty much kills it with a Sucker Punch. So look out for those kind of mods as well. But other than that, Alolan Marowak, pretty decent. If you guys enjoy, feel free to drop a like and subscribe as well. That'd be awesome. And peace.